I've been coming out with heat lately, so
You have,
it's
bro.
not.
You have, buddy. I don't
I've
know.
been coming out with
Sometimes
some heat lately
I gotta question your judgment sometimes.
because I'm like, sometimes y'all be side eyeing me. Y'all be looking at me like I'm crazy or some shit when I picking out some
Yeah,
of
I
the
be sad
albums,
eyes. I'm like,
shows.
oh god, another Chante Mo album, Reg, really? Oh man,
But
I
it's a
mean,
good album.
I
It's a
mean,
good
yeah,
album.
this album is so slept on.
it is. I slept on it because I never knew it was out. That's how slept on it is. I didn't know it was out. Pick the good one, Reggie. Pick the good one.
Yes, yes. By the way, Ashley, I don't know if I asked you this before, but you're familiar with Whitney Houston's work, right?
I guess
I
he's
don't
not.
think you heard. You said what?
So I guess he's not. I got a
You heard me?
side eye Reg sometimes. Yo.
You're Ashley still there? Oh, I think she's busy. Okay.
I got a side eye. Give you side eye sometimes. Hmm.
Shit. We were talking about a lot of shit before you came.
I bet.
What up, niggas in the chat? What, what y'all motherfuckers talking about? Shout out to Ash for actually getting me this album too.
I might have to get it because I like it so much. I like it better than the last one we talked about.
I don't know if I go that
Wow,
far, but
really?
I don't know if I'll go that far.
Right. I do. I like it better than the last one we talked about. This is gonna be a good review. I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
Well, hot damn. Well, hot damn. Okay, shit. Hot damn.
Mhm.
Cause sometimes you be hard to please. Sometimes, nigga, you be hard to fucking please. I'm just like, god damn, nigga. Like,
Mm.
shit, you like Julia Robinson, Pretty Woman and shit. Ah, ew. Not that they doing another house party. Ew. Stop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they are.
I
They
don't know
are.
why.
Fuck,
Unfortunately.
fuck LeBron. God, LeBron, just stick to playing basketball. Stop making movies. Stop. By the way, rest in peace to my Jeff Beck. Rest in peace. One of the greatest guitarists of all time. I just found out he died an hour ago. So rest in peace to him.
Yeah, I kept seeing that because I think CNN mentioned it.
Everyone's just dying like every damn day. What the fuck is going on?
It was like that last year too.
Yeah, Ronnie, I'm familiar with Black Sabbath. I fuck with Black Sabbath. I don't know if Try fucks with them and shit. He's kind of an Ozzy Osbourne.
No,
Love him or hate him and shit.
I'm not into Black Sabbath. Sorry to disappoint you.
I gotta get more of the albums. So Soldier Boy was on the news talking about how we shouldn't be too hard on Megan Thee Stallion. We shouldn't make fun of Megan Thee Stallions. But I'm just like,
Let's make
wasn't
fun
this
of
the
him.
same guy that I was
Let's make
like,
fun of
wasn't this
him.
the same Wasn't this the same guy that beat his girlfriend a while back ago? Now he's talking about we should respect black women and shit. I'm just saying. I'm like,
You're the same dude that was cheating on Teddy Riley's stepdaughter.
oh wow, Draco, damn Draco.
It's crazy.
Where's everybody in chat? I guess since we're not talking about Drake and all this other motherfuckers, I'm not gonna shout
They,
out.
they they even slept on the album. That's why they don't know if it's good or not. I'm pretty sure they didn't hear the album.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some light on this shit. Yeah, appreciate the love for the Zap review we did yesterday. So y'all heard about the 6-year-old boy that shot his teacher?
No, I didn't hear about that. What happened?
He was from Virginia. He got the gun from his mom, and he shot his teacher. And they said it was by accident.
Wow. How does
So
that 6 year have a gun anyway?
exactly,
What is that
but
about?
they're not going to release his face, and now to release his fucking face. Let's see the little demon for what he is and shit.
The little demon?
Yeah, because if it was a black boy, they would fucking show that shit all over the goddamn news. Let's stop. Let's be fucking real and shit.
Yo,
Like
crazy.
school shootings are just going rampage. Like back in my day, when we saw motherfuckers who are crazy and shit like that, we leave
Right,
their asses alone. Now these days,
exactly.
these motherfuckers bring guns and shit like that. Want to shoot up every goddamn school.
I
That's why
don't get it either.
black kids don't do school shootings.
Cause we never in school.
You know what? Stop,
Hmm.
stop it.
How does he have a gun at 6 years old? Whose gun is it? Is it
Right.
his parents' one?
How does he know how to use a gun at 6?
Right?
Exactly.
Mm, that's crazy.
This reminds me of that Boondocks episode, smoking with cigarettes when Roddy was friends with that badass boy.
Eh,
I just love to do bad things.
oh man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna start in about 5 minutes. So I think the Keith Murray art of dialogue interview is over.
Thank God.
Cause there was
Tired
no
of hearing
new
about
episode.
him for the wrong reason.
There was no new episode today.
What? Like it's not like you could come out and say, "Oh, fuck J Lo." I mean, you said he fucked everybody else.
So he pretty much got down with everybody from SWV to Aaliyah. He talking about he could have been such and
He,
such boyfriend.
he ain't sleep with Beyonce. And this,
The most beautifulest adventures of Keith Murray.
this is the worst like fall off of an artist I've ever seen. Like for him to be on a platform and talk about what chick he slept with, I'm like, Keith, what happened to you, yo? At least drop an album. Damn, all this promotion. What are you doing?
Yeah, Donnell Jones was in the car accident while he was sleeping and shit. Keep your head up.
John Lewis was in a car accident?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, was he driving?
Yeah, he fell asleep on the wheel.
Oh wow, like Kanye. It's
A
crazy.
Kanye reference is not needed for everything.
Kanye. Well, that's how Kanye broke his jaw. That he fell asleep with a wheel.
Is he still missing?
Cool.
Kanye.
Is he missing?
Yeah, cause motherfucker said he was reported missing or some bullshit.
The real Kanye is missing. I don't know about this Kanye we have now.
Shout out to Mike.
Can we get the real Kanye back?
They still do Jeopardy to this day? Wow.
They still doing Jeopardy?
Yeah, I thought they canceled that shit when Astro Beck died.
Wasn't they doing that with the Blossom chick? Was
Yeah.
that another?
They,
Oh, it was her. Okay.
yeah, they still are.
Wow. It's not the same without him though.
Hell no. Okay, I'm about to start in a few minutes. Janet Jackson or Diana Ross, better vocalist? Hmm. Maybe Janet for me.
Janet for me.
They both got this. They both got that soft whisper singing.
You want to see the top 50 greatest rappers of all time from all the dialogue? Yo, they just been
No,
making news lately, huh? They just like the Keith Murray shit. Now they got 50 greatest rappers list.
number one is Tupac, number two is Keith Murray. I can already see it right now.
Oh man,
Keith Murray, one of the greatest
niggas
storytellers
got
in hip hop history.
niggas got Melly Mel at 48. Wow, Melly Mel.
Don't push me, cause I'm close
Yeah.
to the edge.
Nah, he ain't on my list.
Bond to the bond.
Allegedly, he ain't on my list. He ain't on my list.
But
Not
Drake
for
is
nothing,
his
boy. Definitely not E40. Mr. Tongue Tied and shit. Right?
Alright, I'm ready to start whenever y'all are.
Let's go.
Alrighty. What's up, you two? How's everyone doing this lovely day? This your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me,
Yo.
and I got my homegirl Ash with me.
What's good?
And today we are continuing on with the Chante Moore. We're going to talk about her fourth album, Exposed. This album came out in 2000 on Silas under MCA. It came out with 3 singles: Straight Up, Better, and Take Care of Me. And the producers include Brian Michael Cox, Jermaine Dupri, who's also an executive producer, Tim and Bob, Jamie Jazz, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Colin Morrison, Donnie Skanks, Lenny Stewart, Tricky Stewart, Kevin Hicks, and Katrina Wills. I want to say the only guest appearance is The Brat, and I think that's it. So yeah. So after the release of The Moment Is Mine, she actually filed for divorce from Kadeem Harrison and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? This divorce happened in 2000, and I'm not really too sure why they actually got divorced and stuff like that. I'm guessing there's irreconcilable differences or whatever, but that's no so for a different day.
Wasn't no good in bed though.
Wow.
Stop it. Yeah, man. So, with an artist going through a divorce, it just influenced them on the content of the album and stuff like that. So that's why we got the Exposed album. All right. Show you. This is what the CD looks like right here. Nothing to it, just song credits and everything like that. All right. This album has 12 songs. Let's get this shit started. Track number 1 is Straight Up. This was a pretty cool song right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, just getting right to the fucking point when it comes to this album. You know what I'm saying? So, also with this song right here, it was produced by Jermaine Dupri. I'm not gonna hold you. The beat that he gave them, it sounded too Murder Inc. Records for me.
What?
And you guys, you know how much I
Murder
quote
Inc.
unquote love that R&B. Like if you listen to that beat, that ding 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 ding, ding that kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That R&B playground bullshit.
Yo.
And you guys know how much I love that bullshit. Cough cough Ashanti or whatever. But
Wow.
yeah, and
That's why
Jermaine
yeah,
Dupri R&B.
you like Ashanti, but you dissing Murder Inc.
Wait. I never said I liked Ashanti.
You don't like
That's
Ashanti?
It's sarcasm. That's how I said quote quote. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? But that R&B playground bullshit. I mean, she did a good thing, but that beat was too Murder Inc. for me. That
Wow.
ding 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 like ding ding ding
Oh,
ding
come
ding
What
ding
song is
on.
that,
ding
Ray?
ding ding. Like, come on, man.
That's the remix? Is that the
Man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing now. I'm just because if you like the every little thing that you do, that kind of
Oh
shit.
my
You know what I'm
god.
saying? And it made me and you.
Yo,
That's what it reminded you of?
that's the
Yeah,
remix.
it reminded me of that shit.
I don't know what
Oh,
you
oh,
talking about. I don't think it reminded me of that.
well, I forgot
I
to
don't
mention
hear it when I listen to Straight Up.
every little thing that you do. Ding, 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 ding. Like, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Good song. I just don't like the beat.
I loved it. I don't know what you talk about. I don't hear Murder Inc. on
Right.
this beat. I loved it.
It's
I
very
thought it was a dope track to start the album off, and I think I was exposed to a good album from Chante more this time because I was thinking this album gonna be whack. I was like, oh shit. But I
I thought you
think it
liked
was.
last week's
I
album
love
though.
Jermaine Dupri. I don't know what you're talking about, man. This don't sound nothing like Christina Milian.
Oh
You know.
shit.
Mm, yeah, straight up, it's definitely a great way to start off the album. And honestly, I didn't know there was a music video for this.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
video. I didn't see the video for this.
Mhm.
Ding, ding, ding,
Mhm.
ding, ding, ding.
I love the beat. I mean, the beat was dope, and it had that 2000s R&B sound that everyone
Right.
knew right out the gate. You know,
Of
definitely something
course.
you hear in the clubs and or at a party back then. I mean, come on, definitely a dope track. And sure enough, this album was my introduction to Shantae Moore.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, cause my mom she played this album back in the day, like when I was a kid. I remember some places I would go with her. She had this album playing in the car. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I forgot to mention one thing before I go to the next track. MCA didn't really promote this album like that when it came out because of the fact that they were going through like a lot of label issues, like label politics. I think they were changing this. Size was changing distributors at that time too.
Right.
So yeah, that's why the album wasn't really promoted as well, unfortunately. But
Mhm.
yeah, you know how that shit goes. Um,
Yeah.
ding 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 ding. Let me stop.
Ronnie said Little Mo co-wrote the song.
Oh, wow, she actually has talent. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow. You don't think Little Mo can sing?
I'm not the biggest Lil Mo fan.
I think she can sing.
Every time I listen to her, I'm just like, I don't want no Mo. I'm sorry.
Oh wow. uh,
All right. Track number two, "Take Care of Me." This actually features the Brat. It was produced by Tim and Bob, the same guys that did the Cisco Stong song and shit like that too. Which this
they did
song,
that.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was
they
Tim and
did
Bob.
Thong
I
song.
didn't know that.
That was Timmy and Bobby.
Wow. Wow. That might be their biggest hit of 2000s.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, yeah, man. So like this was Yeah, so this was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? The Brat was also featured on this track too. You know what I'm saying? She was on the bridge and does a few ad libs here and there and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? This song was pretty alright. You know what I'm saying?
I liked it, man. I thought this was a banger. Chante definitely cool killed it. And I love the Brat's verse, it was an up tempo track. Dope Tim and Bob beat. Tim and Bob is severely slept on as a production duo. I think people when it comes to like production duos, people they know Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis or the Neptunes, the Trackmasters, but Tim and Bob definitely had some heat, man, for a lot of artists, especially in R&B back then. I loved it.
Besides straight up, this would have to be another favorite track of mine from the album "Take Care of You." Honestly, when I first heard it, I wasn't expecting the Brat to be featured on this album, so that kind of blew my mind there. But I'll admit, this was very good.
Yeah, very good track. Track number three we got is I'm Keeping You. Very seductive kind of song and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, he's saying what I got from this track right here It's the fact that this motherfucker that Shantae is dating got a mistress on the side, but at the same time, she still wants to keep him because like he may be seeing like a lot of chicks on the side, but she feels like she got the good stuff to keep him satisfied. If you know what I mean. Um, yeah, man. Pretty cool track right here. Damn, was Kadeem stepping out a little bit? I don't know. I'm not trying to start now. Not trying to start.
Maybe he was a bad baby daddy or something. He treated Whitley better.
Chill.
This was another great song. I love the beat for this and the bass line for this, and you got Chante singing, forget about your mistress tonight because I'm the only lady in your life, and I loved it. Nice ballad.
Yeah, I'm Keeping You was definitely a very good song. I didn't when I first heard this album like many years ago when I was a kid, I didn't understood the gist of what this song was about back then, but now that I'm grown, I do understand it. But yeah, but then too, it's like you just really didn't know what was going on between Shantae and Kadeem in their marriage back then. I mean, ain't no telling what led to them just divorcing after 3 years. I mean,
Yeah. Um. Yeah. That's why it's not my fucking business and shit. You know what I'm saying? But people wonder what happened between Shantae and Kadeem. What happened between Shantae and Kenny? That's what I want to know.
Right.
Stuff.
Maybe I don't
yeah,
know.
I wonder about that too.
Maybe she
All
should
right.
stop dating R&B niggas.
I mean, she's dating Stephen Hill now, so
No, she
Oh yeah.
married him. She
Oh yeah.
married
That's right.
Stephen Hill.
oh yeah, married him
That's right. He look old.
for real though. But hey, black love is black love. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
All right. Track number four. Go ahead with all that. Um, a much better beat from Jermaine Dupri this time around than the R&B Playground that earlier. Um, this one was pretty good. It was alright. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those female empowerment kind of songs. Like I don't need no man. I can do bad all by myself. All that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh,
like the I'm a survivor era. You know?
oh boy. I loved it, man. I think it's a dope track. This is JD, right? Jermaine did this.
JD, your favorite
I love
producer.
it. Love the beat. Love the bass line. You know what it sounded like when I heard this song? It sounded like an Usher track. It sounded like something he passed up for like confessions. Like the way that she's singing it, that's like yo. It's almost like Usher wrote the song for her. Like the way that she's singing it, it sounds like Usher, like the Usher song.
I
Like
wouldn't be.
if you listen to like what's that song? If you listen to "You Make Me Wanna" or even the title track "Confessions," like the way that he's singing it in a way like almost like fast paced, like that's how she's singing it, and I'm like, yo, this sound like Usher. It sound like an Usher song that he passed up and she took it. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, go ahead with all that. I like this song too. It's very upbeat, definitely well produced by JD himself, and I think the beat for this song kind of remind me of something I could possibly see Usher doing like during 8701
Yeah,
era. I think,
yep.
yeah, I think that's what it kind of
I felt the whole
I
album
was
was
kind of
like I
thinking the
think
same thing too.
I felt this is her 8701 album. Like it just gave me the 8701 vibes.
Yeah, but if they would have promoted it a
Yeah,
whole lot better than they did,
yeah.
I think it would have blew up even more.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was out.
No one did. I didn't
Yeah.
know that this album generated three singles.
Wow.
And then two straight the song straight up, it was huge overseas, but in the States I don't think it was that big like
That
that.
big.
Yeah, R&B. R&B at this time wasn't really getting a lot promoted around this time too. But that's the
Mm.
crazy thing about it. All right, track number five, Bitter. This is actually my favorite track off this album. To be real with you.
Mine too. Mine too.
Yay. Yeah. Honestly, the song is more famous for its video and stuff like that
Yeah.
too. And the video was very unique because it's pretty much like through the perspective of like a first person, just playing around with Chante Moore. But at the end of the video, they revealed who it was, and
Mm-hmm.
it was none other than the Pied Piper of R&B himself, R. Kelly.
R.
Yes.
Kelly.
The king of
Mm-hmm.
R&B.
And that video was important because Shantae Moore appeared on the Isley Brothers song "Contagious" from the Eternal album, and they did a video where Shantae Moore crossed paths with Mr. Biggs and R. Kelly and stuff like that too.
Really? What was her character?
She was the girl on that said, "Baby, let me explain," trying to
Yeah.
diffuse the situation and stuff.
Right. Also, she was playing Kel's mistress or whatever.
Yeah, well, Mr. Biggs,
If,
yeah,
if
Mr. Biggs' wife. Yeah,
you had stuck with her, you wouldn't have been in jail right now. But that's a whole different story. I loved it. I think it's a great song, and I just saw the video today. I never saw the video for it before, and it's a real nice video. Um, you got like you said, you got R. Kelly playing her man in it with his hair. His hair was like undone in the video and shit. When he was like when he used to rock braids and all that. And
yeah,
yeah, I liked it. I think it was a nice. The beat was nice. You got some horns in it. It gave me like some Sade vibes. It was real mid, like a sensual ballad. You know what I'm saying? And she killed it.
yeah. She definitely killed this. What do you think, Ash?
She
Well, I think that shit got fucked up. Um, but yeah, that video is dope as fuck and shit.
Yeah.
Track number six. When it comes to me, this one right here was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much saying how, just pretty much saying she got to look out for after herself and everything like that. And saying she can't just be fucking dependent and stuff too. So I fuck with it.
This was dope. It's a banger. Like it's like a club joint. You know, when she's singing, when it comes to me, you don't have control because I beat you at your game. I beat you at your game. Banger. Loved it.
Yes, yes, loved it indeed. All right. Next track we got is Train of Thought. Train of Thought was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool track indeed. Yeah, pretty decent track.
This is another banger. Nice beat. Nice bass line. It sounded like something R. Kelly would have did for one of his albums back then. You know, it was a real sensual track. She needed a video for this one too. I think this would have been good for a video.
Yeah, definitely. Next track we got is motherfucking Better Than Making Love. Now this was produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. You know what I'm saying? One of the few producers that returned from the previous album and stuff like that too. Very seductive track. I can honestly have seen Janet Jackson on this track too. It gave me some of that Velvet Rope kind
Right.
of ordeal, maybe a little bit of all for you and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But this was a pretty cool track.
Yeah, man. This was good. This I like the scratching on it, the beat, the bass line. It definitely sounds like a Janet track from like Velvet Rope or like All For You era. This is dope, man. Like I said, like I'm feeling this album. This album is banging.
Yeah, banging track indeed. Next track right here, man. This track right here is pretty good as well too. You know what I'm saying? I love the way Chante was singing this track and everything like that. Production wise, definitely did his thing on this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Not a bad track.
This is good. The beat and the bass rate, the hi hats. You got pianos on it. The guitars, real melodic. The way that she sang it, the chorus. MAN. And she's like singing MAN, Man of a Lifetime. This was one of my favorites. This was banging.
Yeah, definitely a banging track indeed. Um, Next track we got is "You Can't Leave Me." You know, self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about how fucking motherfuckers be saying that they want to leave and stuff like that, but then somehow, some way, they always being brought back to that space and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, very dope track right here.
Yeah, this was dope. Like the guitars in it, the beat was fire. Yeah, this was dope.
Mm. All right, next track we got everything we want, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, everything we want. It's another pretty cool track right here. You know what I'm saying? I love the rhythm to this fucking beat. I feel like was very like laid back and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
yeah, this is another very good track.
This was fire. Love the beat for this. Bass line was hitting another banger.
All right, and the last track is "Love Still Alright." This is by Jimmy Taylor Lewis. Nice little piano driven ballad and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I definitely fuck with it.
Yeah, I like this joint. This was great. To close out the album. Nice ballad. Shante killed it, and then like the song, hits another note and turns gospel with background singers at the end, and a great way to end the album off.
Yeah, definitely a great way to end off the album. Um, yeah, man. I know I'm probably gonna have to go back whenever Ash gets her stuff together and stuff like that. Just redo these videos and stuff like that too. But overall, this is actually a pretty dope show. I mean, dope album. Excuse me. Oh wait, hold on, wait. I think I got. Well, I'm missing one track. We did Love Still Alright, right?
Yeah, that's the
We
last
just
track.
okay. I was just making sure, but yeah. Overall, this is actually a pretty good album. A lot of things I loved about this album, I couldn't pretty much say it's like an extension between the moment is mine and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shantae more like rejuvenating, could sound a bit more. You know what I'm saying? A very timeless album, if you ask me and shit like that too. I fucking love this shit. I definitely would have given it like a four mics, maybe 4.5, the highest I would go and shit too, and then we should be good to go.
I think it's a great album. I like this album than the last one we talked about, and that one was good too. But I like the production more on this one. It had like a late '90s early 2000s feel to it. And Chante killed every track on here. Every track is a banger. Whether it was the up tempo joints or the mid tempo joints, the ballads. This to me, it just sounded like this was like our 8701 album. Like it just gave me those vibes. Like with that album, it was you had your up tempo joints and your mid tempo joints. You had the ballads on that album for Usher. That was a great album as well. And even like the album cover reminded me of 8701 because Usher had like the sunset in the background. You know, Shantae looked like she had like the sunset in the background, and I think this is a great album. Straight Up was dope, and Take Care of Me, I'm Keeping You. Go ahead with all of that, man. Every song on here was great. So I'm gonna give it 4.5. Definitely a heavily slept on album because I didn't even know it was out. And 2000s R&B, like this definitely would be on my list for like 2000s R&B albums. So
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, Ash. You can go and you can say your thoughts on the songs and stuff like that too. And I think with you, we stopped after Bitter.
Yeah,
I think we
yeah,
had. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah. Yeah, I didn't get my thoughts on that. Bitter, of course, I didn't know that was a single as well. But and then too, I didn't know they had a video for it until I watched it for myself. And what really stood out to me was the fact that R. Kelly was in that video too. Big surprise there. But overall, Bitter is another one of my favorite songs too.
right.
And let's see. Okay. When it comes to me, I like that another track that I liked a lot from the beat to the chorus, everything about it. It was definitely dope. Very slept on. Train of Thought, that would have to be like my least favorite track off this album. Didn't care too much for that one. Better Than Making Love, I like that one. Very upbeat, very very catchy. Man was pretty good. It had like somewhat of that Latin sound to it. It was pretty good. You Can't Leave Me, definitely another track. I feel that's something that would have been played at the clubs at some point. Not a bad track there. Everything We Want, very chill track there. Hmm. And Love Still Alright, for it to end off the album, it was very good. To me, it felt like a very like a gospel song, pretty much. I guess taking Chante back to her gospel roots, her upbringing in church, so to speak. Definitely all around good track that I like too. My overall thoughts on Exposed was that it definitely was an incredible album for the 2000s era. Very underrated. It wasn't marketed or promoted in a way that everyone would have known that this album came out because I think for some reason people thought that once she did This One Is Mine that would have been it for Shantae, but it wasn't. But I feel that if it would have been marketed and promoted right and had like that mass appeal, mass appreciation, then maybe a whole lot of people would definitely would have known more about it, you know. And it's pretty much a very good album during that period. During that period, I feel that she definitely brought in the 2000s in a very great way. And I give this album 4.5 out of 5.
Dope. Hmm. Yeah, this is a very good album and shit. Very good album indeed.
Definitely.
I'll probably say it's my third favorite album she's ever put out.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on for a couple of minutes. I gotta head back out soon. Yeah, we were just talking about the Elder Barge thing earlier, Ronnie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He ended up getting arrested again on
Crazy.
drug and weapon possession.
Crazy. L is too old to be doing that.
Yeah.
Come on, L.
So you gonna get another second chance song or what?
Right? A third chance. Oh man. With them, it's like fourth and fifth chances.
Mm.
I've not heard that Chante Moore, King Lattimore. I'm not the biggest King Lattimore fan anyway, so
His first album was great. I haven't listened to anything else since then. Oh, well, I'm lying. I listened to his album last year. That was pretty good. But yeah, he's another underrated singer.
Yeah, he is. I've only got his first album,
Yeah.
Vulnerable, and like a compilation album from him. That's it.
Right.
right. And he was supposed to be like the somewhat clean one.
The clean one.
Yeah,
What you mean?
cause he didn't do a lot of drugs with the bars when he was growing up and stuff like that.
Oh, L.
hmm
So what? So what happened? What made him do it?
I'm guessing Bobby the Barge died.
Oh, but wasn't that recently though?
No, that was back in '95.
Oh, that's when he died.
hmm
So L wasn't on drugs like back in the 80s and shit.
Nah,
Oh wow.
For some reason, I thought he was.
Hmm.
mind you, he was literally the only member in the studio when they did the Rhythm of the Night album. The rest of the members had to overdub the vocals and
Oh
stuff.
wow.
Why? Because they were on drugs.
And they were doing that party lifestyle and shit. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
And you know when you want to hear a funny story?
Hmm.
They were touring with Luther Vandross, and they said Luther was just disgusted by them, especially when they were stealing food from the vending machines.
What?
Mm.
Stealing food in them? Shouldn't that be free for them?
Well, they were signed to Motown, so who knows what their money was like.
Oh man, Luther was disgusted by a lot of people. In Vogue, the Barge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another Luther Vandross story. He
Uh,
was on tour with Rick James, and Luther had
Oh
to open
wow.
for Rick. And Rick James got mad at Luther because he loved to do encores. So one
right,
time, Rick James told the light crew that whenever he's singing and whenever he's
right.
taking so long, just light the lights on him so he'll know that it was time for me to go on and shit.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Damn. He had beef like that.
Not beef, just issues with certain people.
Rick James. Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
Better vocalist Robin Thicke or El DeBarge. Come on, man, L.
Robin Dick. What the hell?
Mr. Blurred Lines.
Ronnie, I think you're taking drugs too, yo. Asking us some of these crazy questions. Robin Thicke. You dare put Robin Thicke in the same sentence of Elder Barge? I gotta send you this list right. Look at it. They do look. It's like yo, we setting trends here that people want to follow. We about to do a list. People want to do the same list too. What is up
Hmm.
with that? We about to talk about Spice One. I see people posting about Spice One.
Funny.
Yo, this shit is
They
crazy.
were posting my spice 1 weeks ago.
Exactly. They talking about top 10 greatest R&B solo singers all time. Look where
Oh
they got
God.
D'Angelo. Honorable mention. Y'all got D'Angelo and honorable mention.
That's Black Jesus. What the fuck are
Y'all
they
got Chris
doing?
Brown over D'Angelo. Y'all crazy. Honorable mention. And the honorable mention list is better than the actual damn list itself.
I mean, I'm good with the top 10 except for Chris Brown at number 9.
Get Chris Brown out of here. Number 9. D'Angelo got to be in there. Maxwell got to be in there. Bobby Brown got to be in there. Curtis Mayfield, Rick James. Like R. Kelly is too low. He's number 5. Like what? That's crazy. I know BJ gonna be talking about that shit because that's what he like to do. Mm-mm.
This list is just disappointing.
For real, yo.
I'm gonna send it to Ash too.
They got Chris Brown over D'Angelo. That's crazy,
They got Usher over Luther.
right? Hey, I love Usher, but
Wow, really?
wow, the honorable mentions is just as good as the regular list that they got.
Hmm.
Wow,
Yeah, this list isn't bad, but I would have put I would have put Bobby Brown in in there as well, and Rick.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers need to stop with these fucking lists. We don't know shit
Right,
about the culture.
right.
Yeah, I'm wondering who comes up with these lists.
It is we making it. It's like if they're gonna write a list, just include us, include our name in it, so because they know that we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
You know. Hmm.
I mean, there's a few more people and shit. Slime and Family Stone. There's a riot going on Parliament Mothership Connection. Probably
Ah,
on for me. Mothership
Parliament,
Connection for me.
Parliament.
Hmm. Yeah, I might see that Megan movie this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's good.
right? They already talking about a sequel.
Mm. Today is Mary J. Blige's birthday. Happy
Queen.
birthday to MJB.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh damn, it's 10 o'clock already. Shit.
And we coming back tonight?
Yeah. Or do you want to just move that to tomorrow? You say you
It's
got
up to
yours
you.
ready?
Let's no, let's yeah, my list been ready.
Okay. Cause my minutes are just fucking up right now. I got a day off tomorrow. We can save that for tomorrow. I gotta redo some stuff. I gotta re-listen to some albums and shit.
Right.
What time are you free in the afternoon?
Anytime is good.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe three ish.
Okay.
As of now, maybe three ish and shit. Cause I had to go to Nightdale today, do something for my aunt, and then I didn't have a chance. I'm just now getting home about like 8 o'clock. I was still trying to listen up to this album.
Nicki Minaj has her own Jordans? What? Okay. Jordan giving out sneakers to like to rappers now. Wow. Yep.
Everybody wants to be famous somehow, some way.
Right.
Mm. Of course, the House Party original is better than the remake.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm not even watching the remake. I'm not even gonna watch the remake.
Me neither.
Me neither.
It shouldn't have been done from the first place.
Right.
Jacob
What's
Lattimore.
wrong?
Jacob Lattimore is better on the side. We don't need to do no House Party remake.
Oh God.
Mm-mm.
All right. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video off right here and everything like that. This has been kind of fun and shit too. So tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna reschedule our 2023 best hip hop albums of 2022 to tomorrow at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta listen to maybe a couple more albums tonight and
Right.
shit. Then Friday is gonna be the Double V or Spice One first album, self-titled, and then the 187 he wrote and shit
Mm-hmm.
like that too. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. We can't wait to do this shit. Appreciate this try. Appreciate this Ashley as usual. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Did it again.